Welcome to the Level Up Lounge podcast with Steph and Chantel.
Hi, guys. So today we have an amazing guest on our show. We see this guy pretty regularly. He's
Yeah,
one
dear
of our
friends.
friends. He's got a beautiful family. His name is Adam, aka Big Daddy.
Hey,
Let
Big
them know.
Daddy.
Hello.
Hey, Big Daddy, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you for having me.
No,
Yeah.
for coming.
No, they said second time's the charm, or how'd they say it?
Yes, we've been in the studio before.
He
This time
has.
we're recording.
Yeah.
Yes.
And yeah, you're a vibe. Straight out.
Yeah, he is.
And we're very good friends with his dear wife.
Yes.
We love dearly, and I will kidnap your children one day because they're so cute.
They are beautiful. The most
are
gorgeous
actually gorgeous,
children.
gorgeous.
Yes.
But for those who don't know you, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who is Big Daddy? Who is Adam?
Actually, that's my favorite thing to talk about. Me. So, I was introduced. My legal name is Adam. Not so legal name, Big Daddy. For context, I think it would be best to talk about the experiences that have shaped who I am.
Love that.
Yeah, and my origin story is simple. I was born in a tiny village in Nigeria. It's called Zaria, which I named my
Your
daughter.
daughter?
Yes,
Yes, it's like that.
So beautiful.
named my daughter after where I was born. Zaria pretty much shaped who I am, but at the same time, it exposed me to how small an environment it was. And I grew up watching TV. I knew I had to escape Zaria to, not escape in a bad way, but just leave Zaria to experience other things the world had to offer.
So you
So-
felt you were like only, in a small circle and you wanted to
Yes.
see what was out there?
Absolutely. I always wanted more. And, different things shaped all those things. Like growing up, you have older ones, you're the youngest, they're telling you, oh, you can't watch what you want. Your older ones have to select. So I was like, okay, I can't wait to grow up. So I have my own decisions.
Independence.
Yes, exactly.
Independence.
And then that's pretty much all the things that have shaped who I am, all those experiences, like growing up, hearing stories that my dad was super rich. And then I was like, oh, where's all this money that they're talking about? So
It was your dad.
he was also in Zaria, but
Oh,
he was like, he had a business. He was quite successful. So his business is what moved him to that remote town.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then after a few years, it didn't quite go as well. So he kind of lost the money, but then he still had that ego of a rich man, but then not the money. So it impacted the relationship and the dynamics between father and his son or his children. So he didn't know what to do with himself.
That's
After not-
hard.
How
Yeah.
was that growing?
That's
Like,
very
how was
hard.
that for you?
Oh, that really shaped who I am. Like
Yeah.
it was secondhand trauma. Like I didn't care that we didn't have as much money. Like we
Yeah.
weren't broke or hungry because
Yeah.
my mom was also providing. But it was also just a reminder that as a man, especially in that time, your sole purpose is to provide. And-
Definitely.
yeah.
As a husband and as a father.
Yes. And when you can't do that, it takes away from your self-confidence, takes away from who you are as a person.
Yeah.
You kind of lose your way.
Yeah.
So that was what shaped me. I was always like, I need to be rich. I have to make money. Yeah. And maybe we'll get to that part later. Whether or not we made the money, we'll find out.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I think you got your bank book there.
Oh, yeah.
He's ready to flash and go, I made it. So what made you come over to Australia? Nigeria is beautiful.
Yes.
Culture's beautiful. Your family's lovely. I did meet your family. They're beautiful people. And what made you come over?
Honestly, I reluctantly came to Australia, and it was my mom. So my mom is a professor, and she was always like, further your education.
I love that.
Yeah. And typical African home or immigrant home, like education is first. So
Very, very.
Number one.
yeah,
Yep.
struck a bargain with my mom. She said, go do your master's overseas. And I was like, I want to do business in Nigeria. Nigeria is where I'll be successful. And she gave me the money the first time. This was after uni. Business didn't go so well. And then after 6 years, she was like, okay, we tried your way. Now we have to do it my way.
Now you
What
have
was
to-
your business? What was the business that you?
It was called Cars Hub. So it
Uh-huh.
was like a tech company where we go out and verify these cars for people. So we verify the car. So if you're buying a used car,
Yeah.
if you know
we
nothing
have,
about cars, yeah.
We have, what's it called here, Revs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's a great business
Actually,
idea.
Great idea.
Great initiative.
How old were you when you had that initiative?
I was 21, 22.
See, this is the thing. I've been reading lots of things on. We're all business owners.
Yeah.
if you have that entrepreneurial side of you,
Yes.
it's going to start young, but you're going to have a lot of failed businesses in your life before you actually make it.
That's very true.
Yeah. You don't actually really, a lot of business owners don't make it until they're about 45, I think is the average age. So we're nearly there.
Nearly there.
We're nearly there.
Guys, I'm only 21, so I've still got 26 years to go before I make it.
But it shows.
You're halfway there.
You're halfway there. You're halfway there.
Yeah, yeah.
But it does show that, like, you will be successful. Who knows? We're still
Well,
waiting
I
to the
did-
end of the episode. to
Speaking
see
of
if
that,
we-
I had my first cosmetic brand. Always wanted to have my own cosmetic brand at 24.
yeah. You see, this
But it was like a private label one where, they make it and you just
And
stand your
then-
name on it. I'm like, I'm not doing this.
yeah.
But yeah,
I've
tried
had
that.
heaps too. Like I was doing a coconut oil business. I had a cleaning business. I've had so many businesses in my life. But now I feel like
You did
I've had travel.
What was the other one?
What else have I done business wise? Personal training, lots of different things. But like I got bored, obviously ADHD brain.
Oh, I can't relate to that.
Very
She
easily.
messages me in like the weirdest hours of the day
Yeah.
with another idea. And then my response is always, sounds great, let's add it to the list. Let's just get through the other 50,000 ideas.
Yes.
Let's add it all. But
Well, I'm
good
the
job.
same.
Good
I-
job.
I
Thank
just
you.
send you a message halfway through. I'm like, we've already had the conversation in our minds, and then you're just reading like halfway through the conversation. And like,
Yes.
oh, what's he talking about? Yeah.
Oh, we've had plenty of those.
Yeah.
Plenty of those.
Okay, see, we have sidetracked. Now let's
Yes.
back
No,
to
no, no.
your-
But
I do.
literally, it's actually very important, right? What you're talking about, because thanks to podcast and social media and modernization of all the technology that gives us access to information.
Yeah.
I didn't know this when I was in my 20s.
Yeah.
So that business failing, I personalized it, I internalized. I thought it was me that failed as a person and not the idea.
Yeah.
Now I can look back and be like, oh,
It was a
Did it-
great idea.
yeah, great idea.
Yeah.
But we didn't monetize properly. I didn't hire properly. Those are the things that you don't know that you need to do.
Yep.
That's why people succeed in their 40s after they failed a few times.
That's right.
Because you're older, wiser, and you've failed a few times.
Exactly. And we have more networks when we're older. So we have
Correct.
more people that we know and that we can bounce ideas off and sort of help us with businesses. So
Yeah, true.
yeah.
Or resources, technology
Yeah.
shifts around you as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Like-
and money too, because you've got to spend money to make money. When you're in your 20s, you have no money.
Oh, money.
How are you meant to
That's
spend
the
money that you
lifeblood
don't
of any
have?
business. How to raise funds.
It is. Funds is important.
Yeah.
Having the right, making the right money is important.
Yeah.
But you got to enjoy what you do.
That is also true.
You know what I
Yep.
mean? Like, surely three of us, we could all go get a 9-to-5 job
Mhm.
easily.
Exactly.
But how devastated would we be?
Yeah, I would hate it so much.
Like someone telling you, oh, it's been 30 minutes, you got to get back to your desk.
Yeah.
True. Some people are built to be entrepreneurs, and some
Yeah.
are built for 9 to 5. Like it's just for you
it's
to
not a
find-
bad thing. It's just
Yeah.
not,
Yeah.
I feel not our personalities.
No, not at all.
I
Yeah.
tried it years ago, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, when I was studying law to be a lawyer.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in my third year, and I worked in law, property law. I had quite a very good high job, but deep down, get
It was
me out of
not-
here.
I fucked this shit up to make that.
I'm too creative to be in four walls.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
And,
My daughter's the same.
I'm still
Jess.
very free spirited. I like to.
Well, interestingly enough, we'll come back to the Australia journey, but
Yes.
I don't mind the segue. Hope you guys don't mind.
Yeah, no,
let's go on
let's do
tangents.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like right now, or this is my own thoughts and my experience, I feel like people need a 9 to 5. Like we said, money is the lifeblood of any business. A 9 to 5 is the safest way to make money. So if you can find a 9 to 5 that doesn't, whatever your soul,
Yes.
it's good enough to do that for a few years. Give yourself a timeline, then raise
course.
money to go into a business or whatever it is you want to
That's what
do.
I used to
Yeah.
do as well.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. You need to, the people that also are very successful are ones that have multiple streams of income. So if you have, like, you have multiple streams, we all have multiple streams of income. So that if one actually breaks down, then you've got the others to stand on. I guess with a 9 to 5, you only have that one stream of income.
Yeah.
It's very hard to sort of survive.
You were in the office.
Sorry?
You were in an office job.
Yeah, I still
I
have a 9 to
still do it.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You used to
Yeah.
do it. But you're overall a very creative person.
Yes.
Thank you.
Like your dad. No, you are. That's. I mean, because I know you personally. I know
Yeah.
that you're. So even though we do 9 to 5, that's more of a money thing. But creativity is
Yeah, with all your events and your social media as well.
Yeah.
Very creative.
Yeah. And obviously, I work in tech. It's a bit more flexible than maybe an engineer that has to be on site. So
Yeah.
we get to work at different hours. So long as you deliver, the business doesn't care. Work at 10 p.m., 11 p.m. So long as you deliver on your
That's what I
outcomes.
mean.
Yeah.
When I meant 9 to 5, I mean you have to be.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
whip. 8:45. Yeah, I can't do that. Can't. Like 8:45. Oh, sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, sir. I'm late. You know what I mean? And then you've got to like work back for no reason, like that sort of atmosphere.
I was
That
always
to
in
me
trouble.
it sounds like flexibility. That's
Yes,
amazing.
it is flexible.
Yeah, that's not 9 to 5. To me.
True. It is. It's not
No.
your typical 9 to 5.
Do you work
No.
from home with
Yes,
your tech?
It's
Okay.
hybrid.
Yeah,
So I can
awesome.
work in the office and from home.
That's so
Can
good.
you work overseas? Like if you ever wanted
Yeah.
to travel, can you just take your computer? And...
They would even be happy to do that because we have customers or clients overseas.
That's
So
so good.
yeah, that would align more with their time zone.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that's really
I
good.
could do that. What do you
Yeah.
prefer?
Head of customer success. So thanks to my mom,
I love
I
that.
came to Australia and I did my master's degree in IT. Right after that, I got a job with Microsoft. And I got that job just by being able to network. So that was a skill that I had to learn because I've always been an introvert. And I was like, I don't like this introvert life. And thanks to God, an extrovert adopted me. So
Wow.
yeah, he was just, I like you, come. And then he just showed me how to navigate, talk to people, be social. And now people look at me, oh, you're an
You
extrovert.
do
I'm like, no.
events. You do events.
Yeah.
I
You and
can't
Monique-
imagine you as an
You and
introvert.
Monique do events. Like so I can't imagine you the other way. But
Yeah.
I do know a few guys who are quite introvert.
Yeah.
So where there's crowds, they will not attend.
I feel like it's me
Easy.
challenging myself.
It's not a bad thing,
Yeah.
but it's
On my Instagram, I put recovering introvert. So I'm always seeking things or experiences that will challenge.
That's
me at my
amazing.
core.
That's leveling up.
Yes.
That's really leveling up
That
your
is
life.
but
leveling
here
up.
you are on a recording
Yes.
podcast.
Yeah.
That's not an introvert.
Hmm.
That's not an introvert.
No.
Some people, buckle or I don't know. I don't
So it's
know.
safe
I've
to say
never
I've
been an
leveled up.
introvert, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Could you imagine me as an introvert?
No. That's
You
just not
imagine me as an
you. You're not
introvert?
built like an introvert. You
I
are
talk to like the
talk
most
to
random
everyone.
people.
See?
Yeah.
That's why you need to adopt an introvert. We need to help those
Yeah.
people come out of that bubble. The ones that want to, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's giving back too and mentoring, isn't it? I think-
Yeah, I have helped along the way.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
have, like indirectly.
Yeah.
And speaking of events, that's why we also do introvert friendly events, right? Like introverts don't want to be forced to network. They want the outside space to feel comfortable like their homes.
Yep.
That's why, because I started doing like just normal party events and I was like, okay, this is cool, but there's no real value exchange. And that kind of reshaped the type of events we now do. Also, it has to cater to people who have families. You don't
Yep.
want to be out at 2 a.m. when you have
No.
children.
No, of
Yeah.
course not.
Definitely not. I'm over that. She knows I'm over that. Nah. I want to be home by 9 o'clock.
As soon as you said that, I looked straight. I looked straight. But who doesn't? Even
Yeah.
I don't have.
yeah,
I'm
no.
not married and I don't have children. But I like
You want to be in bed.
enough is enough.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
You can
Except
do that
the
once
last
when you're on
weekend, but-
holiday or something. but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you can get that. You get more value out of people before, like, me personally, I think sort of after midnight or after 11.
Yeah.
Most people are either drunk.
Yep.
Or whatever, tired. And what value exchange is there?
Yeah.
I don't.
You're
drink-
right.
I don't drink to get drunk. I'd rather have a nice conversation with somebody than a pointless conversation. So I just find, generally from that time onwards, there's no value exchange.
I agree with you.
So unless the music's pumping to my, I like
Yeah,
music.
That's it.
Music for me is my heart. Unless the music's going really good, then I'll probably be the last one there. But if the music's not good and the crowd's, see you later.
Yeah.
So music is your like favorite form of
Oh.
arts to consume?
I love music.
Okay.
It's my heart, music, dancing, which is why you see me at a lot of music events. I could never miss one.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I get FOMO. I don't get FOMO. I'm happy to miss out on anything. I don't care. But a music event, an R&B, hip hop, reggae, soul, Boyz II Men, New Edition, because they're doing now, and I'm missing out on.
I know.
We need to add Afro beats to that
And
to that bass.
Freebase, of course, freebase. I thought that was common sense. Yeah, I love music. You do too.
I do love music, but if I was to rank them, my favorite form of art is stand-up comedy or
Oh,
film.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love
No,
how comedians think.
you can't get me to do stand-up comedy. I'm that girl who will say the joke. It'll come out so bad,
Yeah, me too.
and then I'm the only one laughing at it.
That is it.
Like the other day, every joke I came to say just was fail. So we'll leave that to you.
It takes
Tell
practice.
us
No,
about
no.
it.
Oh, I can't do stand-up. I just mean like consuming the art. Oh yeah,
Right.
I'm terrible. Not terrible. I'm fair with my
No,
dad
I'm
jokes.
I'm so dad joke.
You're in the dad joke era. I
Oh,
always
yeah.
joke to Rich that he's in the dad joke era because no one laughs but him.
And also make like sometimes people just laugh at
But
your
it's
laughter.
laughing
Yeah.
Hi, Rich. Hi, Rich. I should making fun of you. I got your back, Rich. Yeah, no, I'm all. Maybe that's what I am.
Yeah.
Joking. I'm not a dad. My jokes are so not funny, but I seem to find them
They're
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah.
They're funny.
They're not.
We need to workshop the jokes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So,
Uh,
oh, get me to tell you a long story. You'll be bored.
No, but
You'll fall asleep.
what I learned is you need to test it in different groups. So now I have a notes app where I'm testing out jokes. I have like work in progress. I have so if it gets a if it gets a laughter in different groups, and I'm like, okay, this is the one. It gets promoted.
so do
I
you?
like
So the reasoning behind putting this all in the notes, is it because you want to become a comedian or you want to do stand up comedy, or is it just because
You want to be the funny guy.
you want to improve your jokes?
And that's a very good question. Honestly, I just want to make my daughter laugh.
Oh,
Like, yeah, it sounds cheesy, but
That's
I-
not cheap.
that's,
yeah.
yeah,
Actually
that's
beautiful.
actually very cute.
She's very cute though, but she does
Yeah.
have a straighty 180
Oh,
face.
yeah. And
Doesn't she?
if it's not funny, she's like, yeah, try again.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
at a woman age.
She's making her dad work for
Oh,
her.
she's making me work.
Oh, I love that.
But
I love
that's
that.
self improvement.
Yes.
That's your way of improving yourself, not for anyone. Well,
No,
for your daughter,
no.
but
His daughter has him wrapped around
yeah,
his finger.
that's
She does.
actually
Mummy turns around and laughs, but knows that dad's,
yeah, that's so
I
funny.
love that.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, very
Thank you.
cute. Kids
Yeah.
are beautiful.
Yeah. So what else is going on in your life?
There's so much. Where do we start? Dad, husband, good friend, decent colleague, all the many things, and then all the events we're doing on the side. So we have Daddy Day Out, which is part of I feel like my calling. Like yeah, it's I didn't have the best example, and I'm such a daddy's boy. I wanted so much from my dad, but he couldn't. He didn't know how to give that to me.
Really?
Yeah.
So, met your dad. He seemed very
Now it's
outgoing.
yeah.
Him and your mom were like dancing. Like they
He's a
seem
fantastic guy.
great guy, but you
Yeah.
feel in a fatherly. Yeah.
I feel like he didn't live up to his potential
Right.
as a dad. He's a
Yeah.
good husband,
Yeah.
but I needed more from him.
Yeah.
And yeah, he
So
wasn't able
Yeah,
to.
very interesting. I find that happens to a lot of people too. Like maybe they go through their own issues as well, so
Yes.
they're not present enough in their children's life, and I'm sure that they think about that too when they get older and think maybe I should have been a little bit more present or a little bit what's the word? Understanding
Yes.
and just recognizing that you needed him. He didn't recognize that.
Yeah. And to be fair, I was a bit of a brat about it. Like at maybe
We all
18,
are.
19. Yeah. I was like, I don't need you. So we clashed a little bit. And I was like, the only thing we talk about is sports.
Yeah.
And so one time I decided not to talk about sports. I stopped watching sports football because I don't know, I just wanted to annoy him for some
Right.
weird reason. And then we grew apart. Well, now that I'm older, I'm like, I understand him a lot more. The relationship with
Now you're a
yeah,
father.
I'm a
Yes.
father.
Understand it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Now that I'm at a different stage, I can see what he
Can
was
see.
going through.
Yeah.
And that's why we're doing Daddy Day Out, because I feel like the bond between the dad and his kids is very, very important. And nobody teaches us how to do these things. So we kind of have to like create a community where we can learn together and exchange ideas because nobody has the answers. I was asking people for advice when Monique was expecting. I was like, how can I be a better dad? What can I do? And all the answers they gave me was fluff. Oh, just be there, just do you, just be yourself. And I'm like, that doesn't really help, So
Yeah.
and to be fair to them, nobody has the answer. I don't even have the answers now. But I know that if we intentional dads are in the same space, we can figure out these answers together.
That's great. I love the Daddy's Day Out concept.
Yeah.
To be honest, like we don't have any, not that I know of, have anything like that. Just a space where dads can come
Yes.
with their children. Kids have fun and the dads talk. So it's sort of like an indirect, not counselling, but a safe space.
Safe space.
Say,
Yeah.
I'm dealing with this with my daughter, or I'm dealing with this with my wife, or I'm dealing with my
Yep.
son's, going through this at school, and someone else might pick up and go, oh, so is mine. And you can sort of just,
Yeah.
because it's different sometimes to talking to your partner, because then you're getting a mum perspective.
We're
on
na-
it, but
we
we're a
don't
dad
nag.
and a dad.
But it's true. Women, we sort of tell our husbands, this is the way that you should do it. This is it. This is that. And then you guys say we're nagging. But men, and I've said this before.
Sounds very personal.
Look at his
That
face.
seems very personal.
But it's true though. They're like, you're nagging. Stop nagging me. You're not my mum, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, because we look after our whole family. That's a mum's. You know what I mean? Like,
I think I called you mum in a text.
you did
message.
call me a mum in the text.
I was like, okay,
Yes,
mama.
okay, mama. But it's just because we want the best for you. Whereas men, and I've said this before, are very they're not very good networkers. So we will message each other and say we need to go out for dinner, and we
Can
offload
vent
and can vent. Whereas guys, they don't do that. They don't go out for dinner and vent with each other. They have got no one to vent to, except us.
Do you, like, from a male perspective, can you, like, pick up one of your close mates and actually vent? No.
No,
You
no.
wouldn't. So whereas we do.
Yeah, we do. We can. If anything's on her mind, she'll message me, and then we talk about it. Like, we'll ring each other straight away.
I always
Whereas
wondered if guys.
I
do
don't
that.
think that they. Yeah.
We're not raised to be vulnerable like that because
Right.
you should be able to solve problems. That's what they tell us. So solve the
course,
problem. So
yeah.
we're expecting to be responsible for others.
Right.
So you're not supposed to, if you can't solve it, then nobody can. That's how it was framed. But now we understand that a problem shared is a problem half solved. So
100%.
Yep.
but still, it's a work in progress. So
Yeah.
sometimes friends will be like, "Oh, I'm going through this." I'm like, "We don't know what to do, but we're here for you."
Yeah,
You know.
yeah.
And now I've realized that it's okay to say we don't have
Support.
the answers, but we're here for you. And
Yeah.
ask the person, "How do you want to be supported?" And it's what I started doing now. I started telling my friends I love them.
I love that.
Aw,
Yeah.
that's really.
I really love that.
Yeah.
That's perceived very, like, negative coming from a male.
Oh,
right?
Yes.
They're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like that awkwardness I find. Whereas with my girlfriends, always end the phone call 95% of the time with, okay, babe, love you.
Yeah.
Bye.
And if you look at our messages, Chantel and I's messages, literally we tell each other we love each other every day. If you read through the messages.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Like, it's just, I don't know, why not?
Yeah, because
day.
like I know it's actually weird, but it's because we do conversate, and then like we'll say something, and then we'll just, I don't
She
know.
invited me to go with her and reached on the Valentine's Day.
Yeah, to crash.
Yeah,
I said,
exactly,
"Come."
yeah.
She's like, why don't you come? We're all friends. I'm like, no, babe, it's Valentine's night. Rich reads your messages and says, love you, love you, love you. As in, let him just have the one night with you. I don't need to be there. I don't need to be there on Valentine's. Steph, like,
But it would have
seriously.
been like it would have
Yeah.
been good.
But
Yeah.
he needs to have the.
I know.
That's in love with you.
Yes,
with
in
him.
love,
So
but
he
we-
needs
we-
to have the in love with you moment.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, it was funny. But he'll say it a lot more often.
Yeah.
And that's what I like about women. Like, you guys will go on holiday, you can sleep on the same bed,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
huddle and sleep. If I go on holiday with the mace, he has to be on the other end of the bed. My friends get I love you twice a year. Christmas and maybe their birthday. Like, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
At least you're saying it. That's
Exactly.
you know.
Yeah, at least you're saying it. But no, we don't mind. We like nice hotel rooms. But if it's cheaper to get the one king bed than the two
Yeah.
double beds, we don't mind.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't bother us.
We were away on the weekend, but we did get two double beds because it was there, it was available.
Yeah.
We didn't mind. But even if not, we don't care.
Yeah, that's it.
Except in the same bed for Cairns.
Yeah, when we went to
But
Cairns.
it's like massive. She's on that end, I'm on
Yeah.
that end.
But there's nothing like weird about it. But I guess if two guys sleep in the
Would you
same
not do that
bed,
if you were traveling? Like
Is
on
it
a bush
weird?
trip?
Look, to be fair, I don't mind, but because I sleep diagonally,
right?
because of my height, I can't like my,
Yeah.
my feet.
Oh, how
can't
does
move.
Monique sleep then?
It's a struggle. Like every now and then she's like, move. Because I think we have a queen's bed. So we're actually
You
looking
got
to
a
get a bigger
queen
bed.
bed?
Yeah.
You need like a.
You need the
King
super
size-
king,
the
super
super king.
king.
Yeah.
You need the super king.
That's what we need. If there's anybody out there giving
Yes.
out Super King mattresses,
Oh, we can hook him up.
Yeah,
with,
we'll hook you up.
oh,
Yeah,
you
We'll
will?
hook you up.
See?
We'll give you details of
Thank you.
possibly.
Mhm.
Yep.
Say,
We
but,
need big bed. Yeah. So, sorry, what were we talking about? I feel like we've gone on so many beautiful
have.
tangents.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
We have. So what's another initiative that you have? You have Crush.
Yes.
And Crush also is Crush affiliated with your, is it Iluka?
No, so they are
Inuka?
separate.
They're separated. Okay.
Inuka is philanthropy, it's charity.
Yep.
And that was something. So maybe I'll go back a bit and set it up. To leave Nigeria wasn't very easy. Like it was expensive to come and study in Australia, and they needed proof of funds. I think like $60,000-$70,000. And I'm like,
Really, just to come study.
oh yeah, just to
Is
come.
that just to ensure that you're not going to work here?
No, it was to ensure that I'm going to study. I have the funds to actually do a master's degree.
Yeah, and not just work
Yeah,
sort of like casually,
exactly.
subby.
Yeah, just
Wow.
They're
not
not-
come and be a liability on the system. So I understand it.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh shit, how do I raise this money? And for me, I'm relentless. Like if I set my mind on something, I'll find a way to achieve it. So I tried. It took me 2 years to get here. Eventually got here, but it took a village. There were people just at my gym, random people. I was just sharing my problem with everybody, and they're like, "Oh, here's $100. Here's 200." So random
Oh, I
people.
love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Community comes together.
Yeah.
And I have all their names in my journal. So I was like,
Oh.
when I get rich, I'll help these people, but they don't need my $100 or $200. So
No, but
Yeah.
you can help them. in
But
other
you
ways.
appreciate them.
Exactly.
They, you know what? I bet you if you open that journal and give one of them a call and just say hello, probably no one's checked up on
yeah,
him or her. I'm assuming
Yeah.
a him hasn't checked up on him in a long time. I think that phone call that just says hello,
Yeah.
check up on
would
somebody you
appreciate
haven't
it.
checked up on in a long time.
yeah, it's a good idea.
Probably paying them back,
Yeah,
not the physical money, but it's probably worth way more than what they gave you back then.
true. That is true.
Sometimes it's not necessarily there.
That's my task for today.
You gonna call
Aw,
someone?
Yes,
nice.
I'll call you.
Yep. Call someone in your journal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I try and do that once every I think everyone's sick of me, but like
No one
I try to do like once every couple of weeks. If
Yeah.
someone I haven't spoken to in a while, I'll just check up.
You do that, like even on social media, like you sending messages,
Yeah,
you're
say, "Hey."
commenting. Yeah,
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
I don't see.
Yeah.
different.
I think it's good.
Yeah.
It's
Just
important
to show people.
Yeah. that you care.
Yeah.
yeah, and you're thinking about them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
course.
And for me, like, so most of the people I talk to, they're like, okay, just pay it forward. And that's why I said, oh, when I'm rich, I will start a charity and be able to give back. And then I met this young girl, Maeve, the founder of Inuka Charity. She came for one of my events and I was just talking. She was 22 or 21
Yeah,
then.
her, I think. Where did we meet?
Yeah, I think you
She was there on Valentine's night
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, but I wasn't.
Yeah.
The other-
She comes to most of the events that I do.
She's like, yeah, she was there. But I
Yeah.
wasn't there. Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. Like she started when she was like 18 or 19, and she started like people asking her what she wanted for her birthday. She was like, just donate to this cause.
Well, I usually do that.
Ah.
this year.
Like, It sounds like a simple idea, but it's fantastic. Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't need things. Why not get people to donate to a
Yeah.
cause that you believe in?
Yeah.
And when I heard the story about Inuka and I saw that everything she raises, 100% of the funds, it goes to help these people in Tanzania, in a small village. Like the work that they're doing in that village is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Which village in Tanzania?
It's called Arusha.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
I've never
used to have a
been,
friend
but
of mine. Yeah.
yeah.
Used
And-
to.
used to. I couldn't. We need to go. Let's book a trip to Tanzania and
Yes.
see. Yeah.
I'm
Oh, the
keen.
safari looks
Yeah.
Yeah.
sensational, but
Yeah.
yeah, I'd like to visit Nigeria actually.
I'm going in April and I'm
Yes,
taking
Monique
two of the
told
fans.
us.
Yeah.
And Nick said you're going, and then she's going. Can't remember
December.
somewhere or somewhere.
Oh,
else, same time.
she's going to Hong Kong.
Yes.
Oh,
that's
wow.
it.
Yeah, that was the
Yeah.
condition for my travel. She was like, if
Okay.
you're leaving me, you need to send me to Disneyland, Hong Kong. I was like, okay. Not like I had a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, but why not? It's nice.
yeah. That's it.
Yeah. And she's going with the in-laws, so at least she has help with the kids.
Yeah, that's
nice. So you're going in to see the family?
Oh yes, see the family, and also I have a business in Nigeria that I need to oversee. So
Okay, I like
Yeah.
that.
a real estate company. So we just do land banking. We buy lands from families we develop, put infrastructure, and then sell the land.
it's amazing.
Sensation.
Well
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. So
Well,
We've
well
we've been
done.
doing that for 5 years now. It's beautiful. So I'm on the way to making money, getting rich.
Yeah.
So
Yes. Yes.
But hold on, you are rich because
yes,
Yes.
you can't define rich by
true,
value.
Just
true.
yes.
Because the fact that you're buying land, you're not buying a book or a pair of shoes. You're buying
Yeah.
land, which
Yeah.
is generally the most expensive thing to buy. And then doing that, and then it's
Yeah,
fantastic.
and
Well done.
and that was so. You see, because my dad had money, he lost money. I was like, oh, I need to make money. And then I was on that. I just had my
You
blinders
were
on.
afraid of
Yeah,
losing it.
I was afraid of losing. And then I realized, so just before I had my daughter, Zaria, I was like, something has to give. There has to be a trade off in life, right? Either your presence, Zaria doesn't like, I don't care that my dad has one or two houses.
Yep.
We don't care about the inheritance. None of us are looking at, oh, I'll go inherit the house he has in Nigeria.
Yeah.
We don't care. So it made me start to realize that children don't care about what you've given them. They care about the time, they care about the relationship
Yeah.
that you have with them.
That's right.
And it takes most people till the end of their life before they realize this. So I'm trying to correct that now and be present with, my kids as much as I can.
Yeah.
Of course, but you got to understand too, 'cause it's not so much what you give them, but to be able to give them that time and that presence, you also need to be financially
It's a delicate
Yeah. It's
delicate
very
matter
very
because you
delicate.
can't be there and be
Yes.
present if you have to work 12-hour shifts and the shifts being not from home, not remote, right? So
Yeah.
you have
Yeah.
to actually be somewhere in a hospital or, wherever for 12, 13 hours a day, 5 days a week, 6 days. Some people work 6 days
Yeah.
and then have to Uber and then so you're only really present a very small amount. So it's a really fine line
Very
with-
hard.
with how you know what I mean? So when you're not present, it's because you're trying to make things
Yes.
for them. But then when you're present, yeah, it's hard.
Yeah. Very, very, very hard.
And then some households, both parents have to work.
Yes.
Yes. And then the wife is off to work, dad is off to work, and then children are left to be raised by nannies or
Yeah.
daycares. It is hard. Like nobody has the answers. So I just feel like whenever you are with your kids, be as present as possible. So I put my phone away from like 6
Amazing.
p.m.
Yeah.
to 8 p.m.
Oh, I love
Not always diligent,
Yep.
but we try. And I'm learning that from Monique. Like when she's there, she's there.
Yeah.
She's incredible.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful person.
Even as a friend, when she's present,
Yes.
she
Yeah.
doesn't. She gives 100%.
Yeah.
I love that about her.
That is
to
a
be honest.
skill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because even when I'm having a conversation with her,
Yeah. She's very.
she's connected in what I'm saying and vice versa. It's respect.
Yeah.
It is.
She's a genuine
yeah, it's
person.
respect.
Well,
So that's a good thing that you
Yeah.
know, it's something you've picked up and
for us that we have ADHD minds, how do we
How do
I
we
stay
agree?
present?
It's very hard. Very, very hard.
I think I have it more than you. You get things done.
Yeah.
I start things.
I'm the same.
And then
And procrastinate.
Oh,
You
the
start,
biggest.
leave it, start,
The
leave it.
biggest. The
We were in
biggest.
Cairns. She had one piece of content that needed to be done. And she started it when we arrived at the hotel, right? She started, I think, maybe on the plane. I don't know. But it took her 4 days. I said, have you finished that yet? Have you done it? She's like, I'm redoing it. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And finally, you posted it just before we went to the airport, I think.
It took 4 days.
Oh my gosh, I was like,
What was it? It was like one picture.
yeah. I don't know where you were, what you were
I
doing.
was like, I don't like the background on this. I'll do it later.
Are you like a perfectionist?
I try to be. I do try to be. Yeah, I won't post anything that I'm not. But I think out of respect for brands that I work with,
Yeah.
that's also
Yeah.
why. But if it's just to do with myself,
Yeah.
I'll let it, I'll post it out.
Yeah.
If it's something where I have to represent another brand or give somebody, it all comes down to respect. I feel like
That
I'm
makes sense.
representing the brand. You don't want to just throw something out.
Yeah.
That,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I don't like shit quality things.
Yeah.
Not perfectionist, but
Yeah. You are a perfectionist. You like it to be perfect. I'm different, whereas I put everything into it and I make sure that it's real, but I'm like, I don't care if there's some flaws in there because that's just me. That's just the way that I am.
yeah. Whereas,
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But even when I do content, I never look at the pictures
No.
until I'm about to, like some people look, I know I don't
Oh,
like that.
yeah.
Let me do it again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I'm not just snap it, done.
Yeah, we're the same. Like,
I'll look at it later.
Yeah.
I'll deal with it. Sure, there's an editing app I can fix. Whatever's on the
Makes sense.
ground or,
yeah.
But yeah, I do have ADHD.
I know. I can see it. Well, and that's how I function, right? Like just yeah. That's why I brought my notepad to keep me on track. But yeah.
I love it. But we still went off track. My husband last night, so I was Chantel knew that I was under the pump yesterday. I had so many things due and so many things to edit. But like Rich was like next to me saying, okay, edit now. What are you doing? Are you editing? What are you doing? Are you doing this? And then like 2 seconds later, I got sidetracked and said, how about we have this for your 30th birthday, which is in September. It's in September. I don't know why I thought of it. And he's like, what are you doing? Just get back to your editing.
The best.
Oh my God, that is the funniest thing.
But I don't know why, but I was just thinking I need to get his 30th birthday done. And that's like, I mean,
It's in
30th,
September.
40th. His
birthday.
40th birthday, but that's like in September. I needed to get this edit out like this morning.
You know what I've learned that helps me? So I don't know if it'll help you, but I get very distracted because notifications come through on my phone.
Yes.
If I'm doing an email on my phone or editing or writing a text, I can very successfully write 3 or 4 texts to 3 or 4 different people at the same time.
How?
At the same time? I don't know. Anyway, so what I've learned to do is do not disturb, D&D on my phone.
Yeah, that's great. I need
It
that.
is the best tool I have ever come across.
That's what I need.
I can focus on one thing, get it done without like a notification coming through or a
Yeah, I
call
need
or-
that because I get very easily. There are so many distractions in the world now. Like I'm sure back in the day there was not as it wasn't as prevalent because there weren't so many distractions. But these days you get like a little ping on your phone, a little notification.
I think if anyone does ever want to write a book and have examples of ADHD, they just need to copy our text, screenshot our text history,
yeah,
and it'll be best-selling.
yeah,
Number 1, we
Business
can
idea.
certainly be rich.
100%.
On perfect examples of
ADHD.
Can I
What
have-
else is in your notebook, Adam?
Oh,
So we can get some things.
Let's
popped out.
talk about something. Did you ever go through anything as a child? You said you didn't obviously have the example from dad that you wanted to, but I know you are close to your sister
yes.
and you were close to, so who else did you turn to? How did you deal with problems? How did you deal growing up as a not a teenager, as a young man,
Yeah.
dealing with women
Mm.
and dealing with things? How did you, I mean, from what I could see, your mum and dad had a nice
Yeah.
relationship. So was that like a healthy, what's the word?
Example.
Example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um.
What did you go through? Tell us a little bit about, did you go through anything, alcohol, drug? Was there anything
Yeah.
that sort of shaped you as a person?
There was a lot that I went through, and it's because I just wanted to try things. I always had a curious mind, and
That's part of being.
yeah.
teenage.
Yeah.
Well, mine was a bit more than that. Like it's part of being a teenager. But I was one of those. You know how people will tell you, "Oh, don't follow those children; they're bad influences." I was the bad influence.
You were the bad influence.
Really?
Yeah.
Me the bad influence.
I don't
think
know.
you're a great guy. I can't see.
Now I
Oh,
am.
now I am.
You had to go through
Yes.
something to get there.
I had to, and I feel like people like me will make good pastors because we've seen what the other side of life is.
Yeah.
So obviously, I just wanted to veer as far away from how I was brought up. I was brought up as an altar boy, Catholic
that.
home, very Christian home.
Love that.
I was like, yeah, this is boring. I want to
Sorry,
be a
Mum.
bad boy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Were you a really, really bad boy? Did you turn into a really bad boy?
No. Like I still had morals
Yeah.
that was holding me
That's
back, but I could have gone. But thank God for the upbringing and the
Yes.
foundation.
That's
always
very
say-
important.
That's
Yeah.
what I always
Yeah.
say. It's so easy
Oh.
to go that way, but
Yes.
then there's always that buzz in the back of your head that
Yes.
says,
100%.
yeah.
There are times where like I could have joined gangs and just my mom's voice in the back of my head. I'm like, oh, this is gonna disappoint my mom. And then I'll win it back.
Yeah.
I used to steal money from the home. So I started gambling. Those things that we did. So going back to, how I was as a teenager into 20s, I won't say struggle with gambling per se, but I enjoyed gambling. Like,
Right.
I just enjoyed the excitement of it. And it was just cards. And then some points you lose money.
Yeah.
So how do I go back and gamble? So I started
That's
stealing
where-
just to be able to.
See,
Yes.
well,
That's a lot of
that's how the
gambling.
addiction
Yes.
gets in and how it catches people
Yeah.
with their gambling addiction. Like, no, I
Yeah.
don't gamble. And then 20 grand later
Oh yeah.
on a very regular basis, I'm like, you do have problems.
And it just scales up, right? So you're gambling, you're hanging out with people that abuse substances. You're like, I'll start to drink, I'll start to smoke. And then you just find yourself going deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah.
And at some point, you don't recognize yourself anymore.
Yeah.
So I was abusing alcohol, weed. We even did like tablets at some point.
Yeah.
So
But it's all part of, I think, growing up and
Yes, it's
experimenting.
experimenting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we did all of that, and I just could hear my mom's voice. And every time I went back home, even if it was once a year, I had to pretend to be this good boy. We go to church, holy son, yeah. Yeah.
But you know what? Because you're trying to make mum and dad happy.
Oh, yes.
And like you said, mum was a professor and worked hard, and she even offered you your first money to try and get your first business. Like, she was there for you.
Yeah.
So you want to impress her and impressing. Same with my mum. He's going to church
Oh, yeah.
and being that good child who. Sorry, mum. But yeah,
I feel like my mom needs to write a book on
Yes.
being a mom, because she had this blind belief in her children. Like, so I used to steal my dad's money. I didn't even care. It's his money.
Yep.
His money is my money, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, of
I
course.
love that.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
And there was this one incident where he came out, he was complaining, he came out of the room, he was like, who touched my money, blah, blah, blah. And my mom immediately, because he was approaching us aggressively, and my mom immediately intercepted. I was like, my children don't steal. If you don't count your money from the bank, blah, blah, that's a you problem. And
did she know that it was you?
she didn't care. She was just, my children don't steal, I've raised them right. And that blind belief that she had in me, that was the moment I stopped stealing.
Oh my God, I got goosebumps.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I actually have goosebumps.
It was crazy. And I was like, oh shit, this woman believes in me. I can't
Yeah,
let her
you
down.
can't. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I actually love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, and that's when I started to try and be better, do better. It spoke about women. I didn't always know I was good looking. And then in my 20s, I started working out.
You said you were good looking at him. I didn't always know I was good looking.
That's the
Who told you
confidence.
you are good looking?
People say some things, I get things.
Yeah. Right. But you're most, yes, okay.
Yeah. And then I started to get attention from women. And I was like, okay, this is good. And we kind of fell into like a fuckboy era, just fuckboy with a conscience. And at some point, I read a book called Think and Grow Rich.
Think and grow
You have
rich.
written a book. Oh, you
No,
read
I
a book.
read the
Ah,
book.
so you've written a book?
I'm in the process of writing our best.
You
amazing.
see what's going to
That's
start
so
with?
good.
Good. You might have to touch on
Oh,
that.
yes.
Yep.
Yeah, 15 chapters in of 21 chapters. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. So I read Think and Grow Rich. And in the book, it was like, write what you want, write an amount, and write what you're willing to sacrifice to achieve this amount of money. Because it explained that nothing goes for nothing in the universe. Everything has to be,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, I never looked at it. In
it
that
has to
way.
be a trade off.
Yeah.
And they specified it's like a workbook for success.
Yeah.
That it has to be something that is a real sacrifice. So before I sacrifice sugar, random things, carbs, that's not a real sacrifice.
No.
So in that moment, I thought long and hard, and then I gave up sex. So I went celibate for 2 years.
Wow.
It was the
How old
hardest
were
thing
you
I
there,
ever-
if you don't mind me asking?
I was like 24.
Wow.
That's young.
Yes.
Because if you go celibate, generally in your early 30s or later, 24 is like your prime.
Yeah, that's your
I was in my
prime
prime.
time.
I was in my prime.
Yeah.
And then I went celibate. It was the first few months were the hardest, and then eventually just became easy. That's when I realized that I could have female friends. I could hang out with women and it not be
And it wouldn't
sexual.
be sexual.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could focus on business and everything. Like first 2 years of my life.
Did you do it from a religious point of view?
Mm-mm.
No. It was more, so it wasn't being Catholic. or
Self
anything.
improvement.
It was
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
self, it was more for discipline.
Yes. For discipline. And to get what I wanted, which was like, success and achieve things, focus.
Yeah.
So it helped me focus on what it
When
is.
you're
also-
when
yeah.
you're disciplined. It makes so much sense.
It's well, this is like, you know how you were asking earlier, why did Rich give up alcohol?
Mm.
He has been the most successful since he's given up alcohol because
He
he's got
doesn't
that
even
discipline.
look at it. He does
No,
not
doesn't even look at it. He doesn't want it or anything. But
not
his
care.
business has grown so much because he's got that focus.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
That's
you're
like-
right.
yeah.
It's exactly like best time of your life. You said in 2 years.
Oh, yeah. It's the founding block of who I am now, the new me. Because obviously we went through all of that as a young person. And then that was when I started to realize I needed to improve for myself, to welcome someone into my life. I never even thought I was going to be married or find love.
You've
Because
got the
you thought,
beautiful woman
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
it's beautiful, beautiful wife. And
Oh, yes.
thank God that
Thank
she's a
God.
blessing.
Yes.
But what made you from when you were 24, and then you said 2 years, so what, to 26?
Yeah.
And then what? You just,
No, by then I had already figured out that I was in control. So before it's like, oh, you see a woman lost all of those things. So now it became intentional. So I met someone. I met when we were like 25. We dated for a year before anything. And at that point, I was, yeah.
you waited for a year before
How
you
was that,
sexual
though?
encounters.
Yeah.
Was she understanding? Was she?
No. It was like,
So
obviously,
did she think you're not getting it from me, you're getting it from someone else?
yeah.
Yeah.
Until she spends time and then she believed, okay, he's actually serious about this.
And how, like, because obviously when you are attracted to someone,
Mm-hmm.
you get those feelings
Yeah.
where you want to. How is, like, was that hard
It was hard.
to, like, sustain,
Oh, yes.
abstain? Is that the word? Abstain?
Abstain.
Of course,
Yeah.
I understood my triggers. So when I'm watching movies and there's a sex scene, I fast forward it, or I cover my eyes.
Yeah, right.
As an adult.
But you would have been told to do that as a child too,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we would have grown up the same because in a Catholic household,
Yeah, we had to tell Hendrix last night to go close his eyes.
Henry's, God loving. But yeah, even as a child growing up in the Catholic
Yeah.
home,
Yeah.
even just like a little, it wasn't even a sex scene. It was like
Kissing.
just a kid
kissing.
sitting on the beach. Why is that on the TV?
Yeah.
Well, they're not doing anything. Like, yeah, but I get that. So then you implemented that. See, it comes back to your upbringing.
Mm-hmm.
You then
Oh, yeah.
thought you needed to bring that back into your adult
Yeah.
life.
Came back. And then I never put myself in compromising positions where it was just you and I in a house or in the room. It's like, yeah, let's meet in a public space.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. That is
Yeah.
interesting. Like, as in, I'm just thinking, like, in my 20s, yeah, I could do that. In my 30s,
Yeah.
probably. But yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, very hard. And so you help younger male children now, male like teens, I
Yeah.
guess. Uh, is there a reasoning behind why you mentor these boys?
Honestly, even like my friends, like it's just young men. I feel like if you talk about it, because men are, like we're talking about earlier, we don't know how to share things.
Yeah.
We just keep it to our chest. And the first time I realized that other people are struggling with this, so post the sex thing, there was a time where I was struggling with porn and
Right.
masturbation.
Yeah.
I where like almost every night I had to like masturbate or watch porn.
Yeah.
After you
Oh, this was
saw
before. This was before,
Right.
yeah.
When
Okay.
you were celibate, was completely celibate?
Yes, completely.
Okay.
No
No porn,
masturbation,
no nothing.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
That also helps with that, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's like,
Yeah.
because from a stress point of view, you would, I mean, nothing to do sexually, but from a stress point of view, it would be at least, you know, you know what
a
I'm trying to
relief.
say.
Yeah, I know what you mean. A release. Yeah.
Yeah. But and
So you were addicted to porn.
yes, mildly,
You
not
know,
like
porn is mildly, but you know, porn is not what you watch is not always realistic. There are, I'm sure there is.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, I'm sure there is.
Well, these days with people
Yeah.
doing it at home and posting it on
that-
OnlyFans
yeah.
and stuff.
My goodness. Yeah, it's not always reality in the bedroom with your partner.
But young men don't know this, right? Because their first exposure, nobody was giving us sex education. We got our sex education from porn. So you try to replicate what you see in porn in real life, and it doesn't go quite as.
Do you have an example you'd like to give us? No, we're not like we're being serious. This is a safe.
Yeah.
This is a safe space.
space.
Always.
It is a safe
Always
space.
I'm just thinking of like scenes that you're thinking is real, and then you go and try and reenact it, and then. As a woman, if you had a man come to you and try and reenact something,
Yes.
like how would you feel? Would you be like,
Well, we had this conversation with Bridget, with Dr. Love.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And on air. So you guys need to go and watch
Yes,
that episode
that's right.
to see what. But yes, I continue. So.
No, absolutely. Like, we watch porn, you see, as an example, the guy will spit on the woman.
Mm.
So, "Twah," and she's like, oh, yeah. And I tried it one time in real life. I tried it, and she was
Tried
like,
it in real
I'm
life.
like, she's broken. She's not reacting the way she should react. She was
And
like,
she's like-
what the fuck? Yeah.
She
It is-
actually said to you on the phone.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
What would you do? Would you be like, well, if someone spat
How
on you?
old were you when that depends
maybe
on
like 21.
I don't know if I think, oh, wow,
yeah.
at any age.
Yeah, it's
Leave mine out of this conversation. We're focusing on Adam.
Yes.
It's about Adam, Steph. She's like, I want to know.
I want to know, Chantel.
Yeah, no, nothing to know, my love.
Okay.
Yeah, and to be fair, I know a lot of men who are dealing with these things as well. And the moment, there was one time I was just trying to share in we have a men's chat group, and I
Yeah.
spoke about porn.
Oh, can you add me to that? Sorry, that was an instant thought. That would be fun.
That would be fun.
Not to write, just to watch what people say. No judgment. But
We'll give you like a man's name, and then just see.
Name, and you can be in the group.
or Chantel, you can call
fly
me
on the
Charlie.
wall.
Charlie.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Feel free to.
Mhm.
Yep.
No, and simply it was just people want to see other people share, and I feel like I have like a respect and reputation in the community. So when I opened up, everyone was like, "Oh, me too! Oh, me too!" And
Oh, wow.
yeah.
So
That's
people don't
great.
talk about it.
No,
Right.
people.
Yeah, because you don't really talk about people's like fetishes or
No.
sex.
Imagine you coming to me and saying, you know, oh,
I did
want to
this,
do
this,
this, or I tried to, but he didn't like
Yeah,
it. Like,
yeah. It's
like
like stuff you
like
don't really
yeah,
talk
you don't
about.
really talk about unless you want advice, then you
Yeah.
would. But
Yes.
it's not something you just come and, I guess, just openly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and just to round up, I'll give one more example.
What's
There
that?
was
No,
no rush.
keep going.
Let's relax. You
Keep going. It's all good.
there was this one guy. I was just talking about random experience I had in uni because I was in like a hostel, and I had older guys in the room. All of them were talking about their sexual escapades and everything. I was like, oh, I was with the girl for all night. We went 7 rounds. I spent 4 hours.
You
I was
were
like,
saying that.
yeah.
They were saying that or you?
No, they were saying that, and I was thinking to myself,
so
oh,
unrealistic.
I don't.
How does
That's
it?
not realistic.
I didn't know then. So I was
Yeah.
I was just internalizing it. Oh,
Ah.
I can't go for 4 hours. I can't do 7 rounds. And because I was thinking that, I thought I had a problem. So I
Yeah.
started taking like tablets
Mm.
at a very young age.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't tell
Wow.
anybody. I was taking like Viagra, different things to perform some like what
Yeah.
human beings can't do. So when I was telling this story, a young guy was like, "Oh, so men don't last that long?" And I was like, "Yeah, what were you thinking?" And then he started to open up and express how he felt inadequate because it didn't
Right.
last longer than, whatever time it
Yeah.
was. And it's, you do what you can. There's trainings you can do, but obviously everybody has their own
course.
limits. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, I think that comes down, which can be a completely different topic.
Mm-hmm.
It all comes down to sleeping with somebody for passion and because you love them, or for pleasure.
Yes.
I mean, it obviously should be combined when you're with somebody,
Yeah.
but I think that's what it comes down to. Do you think?
No, I agree with you, and that's why we need you in the men's group so you can.
Oh, I don't.
So
You
you
have my
explain
full.
it.
You have my full permission. To add me to it, just to not to explain. How fun would that be? That could be. That could be. No, that would be fun to know what guys think.
Oh yeah, you'll be blown
It'd
away.
be nice to know, not from a sexual point of view, but from anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to understand.
Sometimes,
men.
like, to
Yeah.
I'm
Because it's hard.
Haven't
Women's. I
mastered that.
mean, men don't really understand women and what goes through our minds. But we're also the same. We don't really understand what a man goes through.
Mhm.
We have our perception.
Yeah.
But we don't really understand what goes on in there.
Men are simple creatures. Very, very simple. It's like I feel like people overcomplicate it and over-engineer it. We're just children with beards.
Yeah.
Like if you approach us
I
the way you
agree.
approach a
so.
child,
In other words, show care and love.
yes.
Yeah.
Guys
Yes.
don't like that.
Oh, they do.
That's my natural
No,
nature.
They do.
That's my natural nature is cooking. That's my love
Mm.
language. Cooking,
They love
showing
food too.
love, yeah,
Yeah.
and care.
Yeah.
Not all guys like it.
Those ones are the bad
You're
ones,
not
bad
found the
ones.
right one
Yeah.
then, because most,
Yeah.
they.
I've come across
Yes.
good ones, but
They're
in
good
in
ones.
general, it's not. They look at it as, I don't know. I don't know. Not all of them like to be cared for or like to be the free spirited ones.
What do you think they like?
I don't know. I think once you treat them mean and turn the bitch mode on,
Yeah.
oh, they're down at your feet. And I can't do bitch mode because
I
it's not
can't
who
do
I am.
bitch modes
It's
like
not who
that.
I am.
Just a
I
tiny
know,
bit.
it's not who I am.
Yeah.
I'd rather be 100%. Why should I treat you like shit?
Mm.
You've made the effort. We've gone to dinner. Why should I? Like, I don't play those sort of games.
I would
What
argue.
you see is from
yeah.
the beginning who
Who you
who
are.
I am.
You're a genuine person.
Yes.
I am, but I can't do this whole,
Treat and mean.
no,
Yeah.
keep them keen.
No,
No,
but
Everyone.
you see, and this is not me saying it. Some men have said this that you need to they call it like bastard mode, like be a bastard. Like women don't like when you're nice all the time.
Oh no, we love nice guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
By nice, it's not clingy and suffocating, but
Yeah,
nice,
nice.
normal.
Showing interest, not pretending like that they're not interested.
Yeah.
Just show a little bit of interest because there's some, we're guessing. We're like, are you interested? Are you not?
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? We want to know.
Yeah. Or like if you happen to be in the country to call, say hello. Yeah, it's nice. Good.
Yes. Courtesy.
Okay. See? Hopefully men and women will figure out, they'll learn something from this podcast.
Yes.
I hope so.
Yes.
I hope so. Is there anything else you'd like to touch on?
Honestly, I feel like we've touched on most things and we don't want to cram everything into one. This is episode 1.
Yes.
Yeah, people
Let's
should
do
stay
this
tuned.
part 2.
Exactly.
We're
Yeah.
gonna bring Big Daddy in on
Yeah.
a
Mhm.
next episode,
Yes.
and we'll plan something
Yeah,
about
we'll
some
talk about, like,
topics.
Conspiracy theories.
If you have any
Mhm.
questions for Big Daddy, please put them in the comments. I think it would be really good conversation starters.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. If you're
So-
struggling with anything, if you need help, if you want a community, reach out.
Yep.
Yeah,
Can you
amazing.
tell our followers your Instagram page or how they can reach you?
If you search for Big Daddy.
No, don't go on Google and put Big Daddy.
You might go-
That's not what you're gonna get. But where can they actually reach you?
Yeah, Adams, ADAMZ, and then Iyere, IYERE. That's my name on all socials.
Done. So anyone can just inbox you if guys are feeling like they have a question they don't want to speak
Yeah.
to.
Amazing.
Yeah.
We thank you so much
Yes.
coming
Thank you
on
for having me.
for talking real subjects.
Yes.
And in our safe spot, it's always our safe zone. But for being you, for being real, we appreciate your time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Steph, my amazing
Thank you,
co-host,
Chantel.
and thanks to our sponsors, Mic'd Up Podcast Studios and Asir Time.
Yes.
Asir Time in Kuwait. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sponsors.